A Christchurch family mourns as the island records its 23rd murder for the year. That's the top story in your Barbados Today evening news update for Tuesday, August the 22nd. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Thanks for joining us. The family of Sean Omar Taylor is hurt and angry following the fatal shooting of their loved one. The 37-year-old man of Lodge Road, Christchurch, was gunned down between 9:30 and 10 o'clock last night while he was at Gall Hill in the same parish. His aunt Heather Taylor is puzzled by the incident. She said her nephew, an electrician, was kind, loving and respectful, and his death is a big blow for the close-knit family.
I don't understand why would somebody want to shoot him. Why would somebody want to kill him? You understand? And then the next thing that has hurt me so bad is that you go there and you shoot a person, and then you running and hiding from the police. If you man enough or woman enough to kill somebody, you should stand maybe until the police come, or walk yourself in station and tell them, well, you just do so. The police ain't gonna become looking out for you.
Meanwhile, Christchurch West Central MP Stephen Lashley is distressed by the shooting incidents in his constituency. Speaking on the sidelines of a tour of Carrifesta's Grand Market and Buyers Mall, he pleaded with young people to put down the guns and find sensible ways to solve conflict.
It's certainly not a good, it's not a good bit of news to learn of in terms of gun violence. I have always had a very, strict approach in terms of the use of guns to solve problems. I've heard the news. I have not had a chance to really get the kind of feedback that I would normally get in this kind of situation. But it is a sad occasion, particularly for the victims. And I hope, of course, that the police can do the job that they are there to do in terms of protecting the wider interests of the community. And more importantly, I believe that we now have to find ways to encourage persons to solve disputes in ways other than resorting to violence. I would not say anything further on the matter now, except that it does concern me, and it is a matter that, of course, concerns the entire community.
Meanwhile, the Royal Barbados Police Force will walk through the communities of Gall Hill and Caneville tomorrow to interact with residents. Police are trying to locate a missing Trinidadian woman, 46-year-old Jessica Ruth Stanley, who is staying at number 97 Ammon Avenue, Eden Lodge in St. Michael, was last seen leaving that residence on Monday. Stanley is 5 feet 9 inches tall. She is slim and has dark complexion. Stanley has a round head, black hair in a short style, thin eyebrows, black eyes, and wears reading glasses. She is known to frequent Tudor Street, the city, and Brandon's Beach. Anyone with information about the whereabouts of Jessica Ruth Stanley is asked to contact Police Emergency at 211, Crime Stoppers at 1-800-8477, the District A Police Station at 430-7246 or 430-7242, or the nearest police station. In other news, Queen's College Principal Dr. David Brown is overjoyed with his school's performance in this year's National Academic Awards, but he says there's no real secret to the school's success. Queen's College captured 15 scholarships and 11 exhibitions. That's 26 of the 45 academic awards announced on Monday by Education Minister Ronald Jones. Dr. Brown tells Barbados Today, in addition to a strong support system, which entails a partnership involving parents, teachers, the Alumni Association, and the Board of Management, the school also spearheaded the program Drive for Improved Quality Academic Success, or DQUS.
It urged the students to pitch their academic performance at a very high level. Let me give you a good example. We say at the Cape level, which the scholars and exhibitionists come from, that grades 1 to 5 at 6 is a pass. But we are not recognizing grades 4 or 5. We ask students to aim for grades 1 to 3 as the only acceptable grade pass. So if you get 4 or 5, you pass. You don't fail. But we want you to aim for grades 1 to 3. At the CSET level, grades 1 to 3 is a pass. We tell students, aim for grades 1 and 2. So if you get a grade 3 at the CSET level, you pass. But the school lift the standard.
Dr. Brown says the junior school has not been left out either, with DQuest being implemented across the board.
And down in the junior school, to inculcate everybody into the culture of academic excellence, 50% of the grade is a pass. But we ask students to aim for 65%. So if I see on your report you get 55, you pass. But I would ask the fellow, don't forget our initiative. We ask you to aim higher. So I say all that to say that as far as I'm concerned, this DQuest initiative has really lifted the academic standards. And once students aim for it, we will do well. I'm looking forward to the day when I drop grades 3 at both the CSET and CAPE and only ask that students 1 and 2 be the only acceptable grades.
Meanwhile, we've been speaking to some more of this year's scholarship and exhibition winners. They're happy their hard work paid off.
It feels good, but it feels good. I like computers, so French engineering was a very profitable industry at the time. In this current age, as technology is becoming more useful, so I hope I make enough money so I can retire at 30. If I'm going to get into investing in have many sources of income. Next millionaire in Barbados, billionaire in Barbados.
I very much love the sciences, and for the past a couple of years now, I volunteer at the Queen Elizabeth Hospital, and I realized that I wanted to study medicine at UE, so I've applied and hopefully we'll get it.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Welcome to CaraFesta 13. As an Amera affiliate, we at Grand Bahama Power Company strive to live and work injury-free every day, and we encourage you to do the same. Here's a safety tip for you. Social media can wait. No text, tweet, or phone call is worth you or anyone else's life. So before you start your car, send any messages that you need to send and make your glove compartment your phone compartment. From everyone here at Grand Bahama Power Company, have a safe, enjoyable, and incident-free CaraFesta. Stay safe, everyone.
CaraFesta 13, Barbados.
To regional developments now in Guyana, a 22-year-old disabled man accused of killing a waitress in 2014 was found dead in his cell today. Director of Prisons Gladwin Samuels confirmed that Sheldon George, aka Bori, who was wheelchair-bound, was found motionless in one of the cells at the Lusignan Prison, a minimum security facility on the country's east coast. An investigation had been launched into the death. George was charged earlier this year for the August 23, 2014 murder of waitress Deborah Blackman. He had been on the run until he was found in a paralyzed state this year. George, who was awaiting trial, was also charged for the attempted murder of Mohammed Aziz. He was accused of discharging a loaded firearm, causing harm to Aziz, who was left bedridden as a result of the 2015 incident. Further afield now, a Missouri man convicted of murder will not be put to death tonight after Governor Eric Greitens issued a stay of execution and ordered a review of his case amid new DNA evidence. More in this CNN report.
Marcellus Williams has been handed a lifeline by the Missouri Governor Eric Greitens, at least for now. Greitens, in a press release, announced that he would create a board of inquiry to look into whether Williams actually committed the murder that he's accused of back in 1998. So, for now, the execution will not go ahead as planned. It was scheduled for just about 4 hours from now, 6 o'clock local time, 7 o'clock Eastern. That board of inquiry will be made up of retired judges. It will have full subpoena power to ultimately get to the bottom of this. Now, keep in mind, this issue was at the Supreme Court in Washington. We were still waiting to hear from justices as to whether or not they would issue a stay of Williams' execution. We hadn't heard yet, but obviously the governor has power, regardless of what the court decides, to spare a man's life, and in this case, that's exactly what he's done.
And that's news, but for the very latest, visit our website at www.barbadostoday.bb. Also subscribe to our e-paper email updates and like us on Facebook. We are also on Izumi Media in bus terminals or screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you, or you can also tune into Mix 96.9 FM for more news. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Have a fantastic evening.